Hello, guys. I am approximately 4 hours and 24 minutes late for this hangout. Good evening. It's High Priestess Jamila. Hi. It's me and Jacob, actually. He's right next to his mama, like always. Okay. So I wanted to come and talk about my poetic justice. Hey, Nika G. Hey. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Let's talk, man. Hey, I've been on this natural high all day, and and now that because and then I did two readings. They were both amazing. And so now I'm just kind of trying to sink into it all because it is a big change. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. There were a few touch and go moments where I got scared. I did because I was like, is is there some powerful God that's keeping me from everything that I want? And you know what I see, you know what the answer was? Yeah, you the powerful God. So and it's so weird because when you're right there, and I asked the spirits to make sure that I just wasn't having no kind of anxiety. And the reason why is because it was, right. I had, like, for the past 3 years, I've had this underlying anxiety because I was not where I was supposed to be. I was not where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And like it was just always this underlying feeling of helplessness sometimes, and there was this negative spirit that just kept telling me, even though you have made your plans in life, and even though you have your own goals and aspirations, that you can't have that because, well, you ain't never had it before. And so my grandmother would look like, what? Because I did some, for some reason, when I get my readings, can sometimes make me very nostalgic when I do readings with you guys. So it was just really weird because got me thinking about my grandma today and stuff. Why's my foot itching? Yeah. So hey, Nefertiti, the goddess. So I'm telling y'all, keep fighting for what you want and don't accept less. I wish I could show you guys my cute little house. It's like a little country. It's like a little country house. It's so cute though. It really is. It's adorable. But that it's not advisable for me to do that, and I've been advised to not do that, which is so sad. But just know that I'm happy with it, and I feel very victorious. That's why I put the picture of that chariot up, and I'm gonna put up a celebration video too. Y'all know that because y'all know I like my themes, I like my celebrations, and I like, you know what I'm saying? I just like celebrating. You know what's wrong with that? When you have accomplishments, you should celebrate them. And this was especially a huge accomplishment for me because because of the men in my life, they made me a mother just so that they could hurt me or put me in a position where I'm desperate or codependent on them. Okay, even though they didn't really have nothing to offer me. So I've been through that, and I've learned from a lot of that stuff, and just you just have to get stronger. You know, I can't do that. That's not gonna work. So, and I said I'm fighting for what I want. This is what I want. This was the plan that I made. And I took a leap forward is what I did. Just like Froggy Leap. I said no. Because somebody was saying get an apartment. Okay, I understand that, but you got to understand that it wasn't a desperate situation. It was purposefully done, and we was always straight like that whole time. You know what I'm saying? But it just was the point. I was being tested by myself because I'm like, are you going to accept what you don't want, or are you gonna fight for what you do want? And that's exactly what I did. And I have a garage. I have a fireplace. I have the cutest little and it's not huge, but it's definitely I would buy this house. This is probably one of the first houses that I've rented that I actually would buy. So it's just perfect. It's a lot of space too. Okay, it's a yard for Jacob to play in. And then, y'all, when I found out that I was near the water too, I was like, oh no. Y'all, I sat up here and Spirit basically just showed me this house and it wasn't even advertised. So it's like I got a bonus. Like I got my cake and my ice cream and some potato chips. And you know what? Poetic justice is, you know what? I meant to put up the definition of poetic justice. Look it up. I deserve this. I got exactly what I deserved, which was this. And I feel so blessed and it's kind of overwhelming. So I'm just kind of sitting here trying to ground myself and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just like, I don't know. I've been just like going down. I keep going downstairs to the kitchen and going in there, circling around. It just, I don't know. And then especially when you come, like, I only lived in a hotel for 4 months. I had always had houses, but that 4 months was like, I think I did in 4 months, which is actually, it's a total of 3 years. I think that I cut the time short too, is what I did. So I met my goal. Like that was goal. What I just went through today. And like I've been I had to wait like a week or so to move in, you know what I'm saying? Like so I would have preferred to have been moved, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to figure out. I had to put in a work order, y'all, because I don't know how to light the pilot light. So that's the bad thing about sometimes being a single woman. For some reason, men seem to know how to do that stuff. I should have asked. You know what? It was actually a maintenance guy here earlier because he had to come and change out the locks and give me my keys and stuff. And if I would have known, I didn't realize it until he was already gone because I would have had him do that. Yeah, so you don't have to accept less when the gas is running. Oh, I think he's so I'm pretty happy about, you know, about finally moving, y'all. Obviously, I'm very, very happy. Hold on, y'all. This shirt is very see-through. That looks really, really revealing. Hold on, y'all. How nasty. Hold on. What is all that over there? I had some pizza earlier, y'all. Okay, good. Y'all can't see all that stuff I got over there. I got some pizza and a cookie. What are you doing, little man? Okay, y'all, I had to put on my lipstick because my lips are dry. Okay. Uh-oh. Y'all, it is a whole freaking mess over there, just right over there on the floor. It's just a whole freaking mess. Okay, I had to put on my lipstick, y'all. I meant to put on my lips before I started this. When the gas is running on the stove, light it with a match or long lighter. What? No, the pilot light of the hot water heater. It's the hot water heater that I think needs to be lit. Cause I sure could really use a shower. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get here till tomorrow. So I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just that because I tried to tinker with it, I have no idea. Y'all, I'm not even gonna. It's gas, and I'll just splash cold water on myself till tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure they'll be here tomorrow to fix it. Because that's kind of like that. That's a maintenance emergency, ain't it? No hot water, that would be a maintenance emergency. Yeah. Yeah, and they probably assume that people that move into houses are gonna know, like, they're gonna know how to light a pilot, and Jamila don't know how to light a pilot. Sorry. I can do spells for you. I can dance for you. I can do readings for you. I cannot light your pilot. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get either Tyrone or Marcus or whoever you call to go and do that because Jamila can't do it. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know if I can hold this phone the whole time because I might decide to. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna be doing some walking too. I'm gonna get back into jogging and stuff and running because I have like the perfect place to just do all of my walking and nature stuff. Like it's so much nature around me. Oh, good night. So I've been sitting here trying to like center myself and ground myself is what I've been trying to do. I'm kind of freaking out because I can't take a bath. So if you can't take a bath, there's other ways of grounding yourself. So that's what I've been basically sitting here trying to do, which is the super long exhale, and sort of just blowing it out because it was really it wasn't like it got frustrating. It got frustrating because I said, I said I know this world is fair, and it would not be fair if a mother was unable to get a decent home for her family. That's like that's I'll make sure no woman ever goes through that. Oh, I'll make sure of it. Trust me. Okay. Mm-mm. No, no, no. And we need to be in good neighborhoods, like where I'm at right now. Thank the goddess. I'm in a great neighborhood. Okay. Probably, one of the best comparable to, the rest of the outer lying areas, so just really quiet, and Jacob has been so much calmer. I have to see how he is because he's an empath and he was picking up on some pretty negative energies in those hotel rooms. Like we could all feel it. And it's not that we're turning our nose up at whatever, but some of them people in them hotel rooms be going through stuff, and being that we're empathic. So he feels a lot better too, I can tell. I'm kind of tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to take a nap. You know. So the one thing that I want to tell you guys is that if it's something that you want, Go for it. I knew exactly what I wanted and I was not going to settle for less. And you don't have to settle for less. You don't, none of you do. You just do it because you think you have no other choice. Okay? Is the fifth high intuition energy day or something? Hey Hecate. Yeah. Hey, little man. Yeah, it is. I think it's like that I don't know if it's but I know that this one was very, very high energy day. I mean, and I don't know, like I was wondering like it seems like maybe it's like a optical illusion or whatever. Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe it could be an illusion that something was feeding. But it just because I was thinking that I was like either something's that's what I was thinking. But that's how, that's kind of what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's a high energy day, like when the portals open, those interdimensional beings. And because what we were dealing with, well, some of y'all were dealing with just interdimensional beings, but some of y'all were dealing with people too. And that's what makes it bad. That's why you ain't supposed to do that stuff. You can't, like, I swear to Goddess, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The worst thing that you can do is try to interfere with someone else's free will. And I'm a witch and I'm telling you that. And I practice witchcraft. You know, if someone directly affects you, okay, yeah. But if they don't affect you directly, then what is the problem? You know what I'm saying? And so, hey, you were gonna stop because you're gonna end up choking on that water. Shut up! You shut up. Don't be hitting me. Hold on. I gotta get Jacob. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm about to. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta get him in the bed. He needs to go to this little baby is sleepy. And he wanna try me tonight being bad, being very bad, my son. And I'm sorry, guys, because all that shut up and all this stuff, we don't really actually play that. Children are not allowed to talk to their parents like that. He got away with a lot in that hotel because if Jacob is very, very smart and he will act bad as possible if you let him. He's my little monster. So I gotta go because I gotta get off of here and get on this app so I can shut down the internet to this smart TV. Because I got control of the internet. I'm glad that man showed me that too. It was an app that you can download for your internet and you can shut down certain devices. See, when you a parent, spanking children ain't gonna always work. But if you take that internet from them, or if you take that, he will be more inclined. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. Okay, seriously, not so. Queen. Hey, let me see. Where is it? Why can't I see Alicia? I can Oh, hey, there you are, girl. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to regulate. I had to regulate. Thank you. Thank you. Is that Lily? Thank you. Yeah, definitely. But I gotta get him in order because that display that he just did is just and we gonna get it straight because he was over here. See, when children act like that, that means that sometimes life is just too good for them. He was sitting here watching his little thing. All I did was told him to quit. He don't like for me to tell him to do anything, just to let y'all know. So, but now I'm gonna start using that psychology on him. Now that I got control over the internet, blip, disable the internet to this device. I can disable. They got it to where you can actually go in and shut down certain people's devices and stuff if they for your kids that be acting up. So that's the tactic I'm gonna use on him. Okay, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Mm-mm. I change locks, light switches, electrical outlets, light, POW lights. I Google everything. Who you teasing, Queen? What? So yeah, anyway, y'all, sorry about that. I had to go real quick. But I'm telling y'all, man, I got exactly what I deserved when I got this house. And it's perfect for us. And I can't wait to put up my Easter tree because that's all I want to do is raise my children the best way that I can and decorate my home and have a freaking garden and have a Bombay altar room. And now I really have one. Okay, because my altar room is really, really nice, you guys. And I did get one because, and that was another thing that kind of made it difficult looking for a house. If I were not running a business out of my home, I wouldn't have had certain specific things that I want. And so now I will tell you that the one thing is that it's carpet and hardwood. Okay. The carpet is upstairs, which is good. And you know, it's brand new carpet. So yeah. So I don't, and I'm a real stickler about carpet. Like I'll get it cleaned like 2 or 3 times per year. I'll get the carpets cleaned or something because I can't stand dirty carpets. And then also I am very, very I have allergies. So, and it's a different breathing thing. The air is different. So I'm kind of getting adjusted and everything. But I'm sorry about that, child. Jacob has been getting away with murder for the past 4 months, y'all. This little boy has been getting away with murder. And he know it. And I told him, I said, okay. See, he's listening to everything that I'm saying. He's smart. He does not want me to turn that internet off to that smart TV because then he can't watch whatever little Super Mario thing he was watching. So, kids have to, I'm sorry, guys, I am showing way too much information. I'm sorry. So, kids have to learn, some kind of way, and so they'll It doesn't, in fact, you know what? I was not like a really bad child. Like Jacob is kind of like my little gremlin. I love him so much though. He's been a treasure troll all day. So, cuz he was freaking out like all day, kicking, screaming, like just throwing a fit. He was literally having temper tantrums daily. And also there's these drops that I give to him, these herbal drops that are very safe for kids. It's made for kids. Like lots and lots of people use stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, I don't know. I feed them. I'm about to start feeding them a better diet too because Jacob's used to a specific diet. We actually eat pretty clean. Okay, as far as like, with our meat and vegetable, we don't eat too much sugar. We don't eat too much, I do know how to balance the diet. So now that we are home, now I can feed them better because his behavior deteriorated when our diets deteriorated. It did. And so what I did that whole time to survive in a hotel was I would always go to the grocery store and I would get like fresh fruit and I would get like frozen vegetables that we could microwave so that we could get some kind of vegetable and, some kind of, and then also I would, in that last place, the last hotel that we was in was right by This Is It, which is a very popular restaurant over here in Georgia, and they are so good. Oh my God. They got chitlins up in there. They got collard greens. They got it all. They got meatloaf. Sometimes they have Cornish hens up in there. And what else do they have? Brisket, barbecue. Obviously, they got ribs because it's a barbecue place. They got seafood, chitlins. I don't know if I mentioned the chitlins yet. They got peach. I mean, they just got everything. Like you just walk up in there and just like, okay, I'm ready to eat. They're so good. Like I was like, dang. So that was like really close to home cooking that we got. And yeah, I will tell you that considering the obstacles and the people that were against me, and especially, I mean, I battle with my mother every day because her and my uncle think that I deserve for them to be doing this attack on me. So, and it's like, well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. There are all kinds of blood cleansing rituals that you guys can do. I swear to you. That stuff be working, especially the cleanses, especially when you don't want to be affected by those people any longer because they're, you know what I'm saying? They can be so negative. I wish that I came from a more positive family. That sucks. But you know what? People that come from where I came from, you can, and it's not to say that my family is trash. They're just very freaking vindictive and hateful. They're very vindictive, hateful people, very covert with it too. So that was an obstacle, man. You do that to somebody and yeah, you could potentially stop them from doing what they need to do in life. Yeah. They stop many people. People like that have ruined many lives. People like that have ruined many lives, y'all. They have. And I said, damn it, I'm not going to let them do that to me. I would go into spirit every night and fight. I ain't got time for that. Like I would feel it come through, or either I would hear about something, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better fight that stuff, man. I swear to you. And I said, and you know what I did, y'all? Like a few hours after I got here, I started to do meditation to restore and regenerate and repair, DNA repair. That's one of the things that you guys should be listening to, those DNA repair things, because people like that will damage your entire spirit. And you know what? Don't let them, man. You know what? In fact, be whoever you want to be. If you want to change your whole thing and just become a different person or a better person, then do it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody is responsible but for your life but you. Okay. Now, when y'all come to me to get work done, I am a lot responsible for you. That's why I'm constantly doing customer service. That's typically what my day consists of, y'all, is doing rituals, meditating. I meditate probably, I would say 50 to 60% of the day. I'm in meditation as well as astral. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand that, but I'm gonna tell you something, it gets the job done. It does, and I told y'all I ain't no fool for like a lot of people say you a fool. You ain't gonna, you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, is that supposed to inspire me? Because I think that if they say it over and over again, at that point it becomes energetically, it does seem to become fuel. That's the way that you should see them, as fuel. What happens with fuel? It burns. Fuel burns. When you put fuel in an ignition, like in a car, it's gonna burn. It's gonna create heat and friction so that it can get you somewhere. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you something, it's really, really difficult having a mother that doesn't support you, but you do have the divine mother. I know that that sounds very cliche and it sounds like something like a storybook or something, you know what I'm saying? Like a fairy, it sounds like a fairy tale, but I believe in fairy tales, so get mad at me all you want. I believe in fairy tales and I believe in magic, and I believe that your magic is definitely within your imagination as well as your focus. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I did a reading for somebody that, like, literally, it was like, whoa, because it was so weird how clearly I could see it, but how a lot of people are not living in the reality that they want to live in. You not. And you got so much going for you. That's what the Seven of Cups represents. Like, I actually like the Seven of Cups sometimes when it comes up in y'all reading. It depends on the surrounding cards. Because sometimes the Seven of Cups can mean that you're realizing your dreams. At least you have an imagination about it. But does it exist only in your imagination, or are you able to bring it into reality? Or are you able to step into the reality that you want? And how do you do that? What's the secret code to do that? I can imagine that a lot of people would be asking that question, especially when you got everybody against you. Everybody that you thought was supposed to be there for you was against you. And it does take being brave and strong, but it also takes that side of yourself that is able to escape and to go inside of your mind and say, this is how I want my life to be and how I want to feel on a daily basis and how I want my life to flow. This is what I want and this is what I am going to do. But guess what that is? Guess what that's considered? That is considered using your own mind, which is something that is highly, highly discouraged, especially to women and girls. Now, I personally think that women should want to be in relationships with men because they love them, they want to smell them and work with them and be with them and love them. They shouldn't be with them just because they don't have no other choice. So this is one of the reasons for patriarchy was to keep women in check so that they would have house slaves. And some of y'all are actually living in the past in that reality right now and trying to pull other people. No, no, don't take me back to the Bible days, baby. No, thank you. That's what they will do. I'm telling you, people have the ability to do that. And it's not people, it's spirits. And so I think it would be like, why would, I'm going to be honest with you. Why would a man be proud of being patriarchal just to think that you think that you're better than somebody just because you're a man? That is disgusting. You owe every woman an apology because you drove every woman crazy. We got to get the divine masculines together. We do. We got to get them together. I'm telling you. And get them straight because that's the game that they're playing. And it's like, well, you know what? Are you rich in spirit or are you poor in spirit? Because why would you need to do that? Why, why are they trying to ruin our lives just so that we'll be subservient to them? And this is the game of the narc that's been played for many, many, many years. Okay, narcissistic people do that. They do that. Evil people, controlling people, diabolical people. What if I told you I just want to run through a field of sunflowers? They would want to stop me from doing that. They won't even want you to do that. Because the sunflower is my favorite flower. They don't even want you to do that. They just whatever gives you pleasure, you know. And it's crazy, and you can free your mind of all of that. And that's, so the journey has just begun. It ain't over. It's not finished. It's only just begun. We got a lot of love to give. Okay. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. Got a lot of love to give. I like that song. I might have to listen to that song. No, but seriously, y'all, it's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And so why be scared of it? Like that whole time, I never doubted my ability. I never doubted my ability. But it scared me a few times because there was times where I would feel that fear and I would immediately go get in the bathtub and like scrub it off of me. You know what I'm saying? And I would immediately light up my candles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And writing petitions. This subconscious blockage is gone. We ain't gonna do it because what if you had goals, but then you had everybody telling you that you couldn't, and that's so kind of, ain't that ridiculous? Like when you think about it, it's actually quite silly for people to make you think, oh, well, you can't do that because you're a single mother. Oh, well, you can't do that because you're stupid. Well, you can't accomplish that because you're whatever. Whatever it is that they want to say to you, or, what are you doing with those words that are going into your subconscious? And is your mind remembering those words that are being said to you and replaying in your head when you are going for the gusto? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I got turned down by 3 different places before I found this place. Now I will tell you that my credit score gradually increased, and then I finally, because it was mainly with the credit score thing. That was all that it was, because everybody goes by credit scoring, um especially if you're not, because if you have I'm not even going to talk about that. But I'm definitely in the market to buy a house too. Like I would love to do that after a couple of years. I got some other things that I'd like to accomplish first, and then I'll do that. You never know, I might buy this house. This house has very good bones. It is it's an amazing house. So, you know. And you can tell that when they built it to be strong. You can tell that it really has very strong bones, So, um, so yeah, man, that's just I wanted to get that off because I was like for real, like I can't believe that like people that don't believe in me. That is one of my fears is when people don't believe in me, when other people don't believe in me, and that's hard. Believing in yourself, but having everybody that you're supposed to trust not believe in your ability. That's so sad. Like, that's torture. Like, I'd rather just go somewhere and be by myself. That's how a lot of people feel these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you discourage me that way? Why wouldn't you have kind things to say? Why wouldn't you want better for me, just like I want better for myself? And it ain't about bragging about what you have. That's not what this is about. It's about being comfortable and feeling safe and protected in your environment and being comfortable with where you're at in life. Nobody should have to leave this earth unfulfilled. It doesn't even matter. You're still going to come back to this earth. Whether or not you were fulfilled or not, I believe that we choose to come back. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't like the reality that you were born into, but y'all know about the rebirth. And that is coming up, you guys. That's coming up. Oh my God, it's Easter is coming up. And not necessarily Easter, but the spring equinox. So I want you guys, if you don't celebrate any solstice, you need to celebrate this one. Watch how things change in your life for the better. Now, I am going to be doing a group ritual as well as a project and a contest, guys. It's going to be so much fun. For those of you that want to participate, you just, build your Easter tree and enter into the contest, and you will get a gift from High Priestess Jamila. Okay. So, the hell is my chat? Y'all got real quiet, didn't y'all? When I had to leave. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all were chatty at first, but then I guess I don't know. That was weird. Now little man is asleep. He's over here asleep. So um so that's coming up and that's gonna be a lot of fun because you guys know I missed Christmas. I wasn't able to have a Christmas tree on Christmas because I was staying in a hotel. But you know what? My neighbors at the hotel that I stayed at two different ones. My neighbors had a Christmas tree. They had loose. It was pretty big too. They just put it, in the corner. So I could have done that, but I don't know. Now I'm gonna get an Easter tree. So and I think that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna implement that as a tradition. And you know what spirits want you guys to do? If you come from really bad traditions, start a new tradition this year. You know what I'm saying? State your intent and start new traditions and you know what I'm saying? Because I said, you know what? I'm either gonna obtain my goals or I'm gonna die trying. And you know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing wrong with feeling that way because it's not even about, you know what? Can I say something to y'all respectfully? Respectfully. It is about what you manifest in the physical. We live in a physical reality. We live partially in a physical, first of all, there's many, 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 many different realities happening at one time on this planet. Like the way that I see it and the things that I've seen, man, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. It is. But when you think about it, it's real. There is a spirit realm. And do you think that, like, obviously there is, they built an entire house around me to protect me. And I want to say this to Yemi Yah, my testimony to Yemi Yah. That's why I know that's my mama. I know that Yah is my mother because she got me right by the water. I can walk to the water, y'all. Literally just a couple of, not even blocks. Like I'm literally right there. So that was like bonus. I was like, when I came over here to look at the house, I looked, I had to take a second look. I was like, wait a minute. I said, this house is yeah, so yeah, I feel so blessed, and I feel like spirits like when they do something like this for you, they're saying, "Good job, keep on your path. You're doing exactly, you know what I'm saying? You're doing exactly what we want you to do. You good." Hey, Hope. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So that's what's up with that, man. And I'm gonna get this little boy in shape because he was really taking advantage of the fact that we were in that hotel. Like he was just like, I can do whatever. Well, he was like, Jacob basically turned into Cartman when we were. I swear, to God, it was like dealing with baby Cartman or baby Stewie. It was really a trip. And he was like, I can get away with anything, but he's young. Jacob is 7. Y'all know Jacob turned 7. So he's only 7 years old, and he's a child, you know. I gotta teach him to go in his room though. He does like to be right up underneath me though. Like this boy is attached to me at the hip. Cause he's laying up here asleep right now. Anyway, y'all, who else do I want to testify for? Yimi Ya. I worked with Saint Expedite. I worked with t- um oh my God, it was many, but there were a few that are standing out for me that I wanted to mention. Saint Expeditus, Hestia. Hestia is the one that I started calling to, and like I started working with her actually just a few months ago. And she was, she actually loves fireplaces. So I think that a lot, like, it's nothing wrong with honoring and working with other deities. You don't have to limit yourself. In fact, we're actually working with Ostara right now. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, like, it's about to get crazy, but crazy in a good way. Like a lot of angel sightings and a lot of miracles and stuff. Even though we're going to be seeing the negative, the positive is also going to be happening too. And the positive is usually not what they report. So, that's why everybody that has a cell phone can post pictures. I took a picture of a big, but I mean, this angel was huge. That damn, I was like, whoa. And I remember because that last hotel that I was at, it had like a big white satellite. So, like, if you near a satellite like that for some reason, I don't know why it helps you make, I don't know, either deeper contact or whatever, because I had never seen like an angel formation that big. I actually posted it in the community tab. So you guys are going to be seeing stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you something, take advantage of it because they want to bless us. They do, especially the people that are hungry, the people that are unfulfilled. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I definitely have a fireplace. And so Hestia, like, she wouldn't even let me look at no houses without a fireplace, especially if you, like, as a witch, I like to have a fireplace because if I have candles burnt, like, my spirits will tell me, put this candle in the fireplace. They'll tell me to put the candle in the fireplace. So usually I will put all my candles in the fireplace at night so that can't nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, just to be safe. So I do that. I will do that. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just wish I could show y'all my house. It's so cute though. It's like a little country house. It's so cute and it's perfect. Y'all are gonna see like my altar room and stuff. I am gonna show. I don't know though. It depends. I gotta ask my spirits because I think it could possibly give away where I'm at. And seriously, guys, I need a break. I have not gotten a break from my narcissistic family since I moved to Kansas. I have not. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if you truly want to settle your differences with people in your life, let it go. Let them breathe. Please. These people ain't gave me a break. Like, I think the only time I get a break is when they get tired because I told them they was going to get tired before I do. I just and when the struggle is over, I'm going to know. I'm going to feel it because it's going to feel different when the struggle is over. You know what I'm saying? Like with especially when you got people that's like in your life or whatever and like oh, they messing with you, trust me. If spirit tell you that somebody doing work on you, consider yourself to be lucky. See, that's how you already transmuting that energy. Just the fact that you are aware. Just you ain't gotta first of all, it don't have to be a scary thing. It does not, a lot of people make stuff scary. No, it does not have to be a scary thing. You just have to call a spiritualist, like seriously, that's what we do. We do spiritual investigations. I've got a lot of new projects that I am launching. A couple of new products, my shower sprays for those of you that don't have bathtubs. I will be making my shower sprays and then also your sprays that you can spray on you, especially my water babies, because if I ever get like flustered or frustrated or overwhelmed, water, you know what I'm saying, spraying myself with water, like you could even use just regular spring water, you know what I'm saying, to just spray your neck and maybe even mist your face unless it, I don't know, it probably would mess up your makeup. So you probably, if you're wearing makeup or whatever, but so I do have that coming up. And then also, I'm still going to be making candles. Um, I'm going to get that back up and running. But my main goal is to start my herb garden. So that is going to be something that myself and my students can participate in. We're going to do all kinds of fun projects. You know what I'm saying? Because that is what being a woman is all about. Okay. Creating a nice bouquet of flowers or a nice display or something, and something somebody can meditate to. You know what I'm saying? That's really our job is to create that feng shui environment, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, especially with guys, I'll talk to you guys about that later because I was actually just talking to somebody about that and I don't even want to get into that as far as with single motherhood, but I'm telling you that you are strong and your strength is your beauty. Now, if it's something that, first of all, I do not like, why do people judge women that don't have men in their lives? Why do people do that? Why is that a place of judgment for you? And they don't judge men like that. Well, I've seen people that have though. I take that back. Some men will get judged, and they shouldn't either. Nobody should get judged because because they're doing them. I haven't even wanted a relationship the past 4 months. I've just wanted to do me. That's all. Okay, maybe later on I will do you. I'm joking, y'all. But right now, no. There's when you have goals and things that you want to accomplish, the last thing that you're thinking about is a relationship with somebody that is not sharing into that vision with you. If you got some kind of goal that you're trying to obtain, why would you be around somebody or allow somebody to be around you that in fact they got something else totally envisioning and that's how they see you? And somebody else's vision of you should not affect you, but it does affect some people. And especially if if something like that is able to touch you, which with women, it's a miracle when women accomplish anything. I'm not even gonna lie to you because they don't want, and it really don't have nothing to do with our race. This is something that every woman go through, fighting for her independence. That, you know what I'm saying? It's not that we hate men. It's just that my goddess, what um women like me existed during a time when things were real and men had respect for witches. That's why I do like old fashioned sort of. I like old and new, like a nice, unique mixture of being old fashioned and new age. Like, for example, for him to not judge me for anything that I've done, that takes somebody that's more so a new ager because people have a tendency to judge. And that's stupid because we all have done things in our past. I didn't, like most of us didn't get married at the age, like they are, I'm gonna tell y'all what I can see. The times that have been creeping into this timeline, okay, has been this thing to where a girl was married off at the age of 18 and she went with her husband, had children, became a housemaid, and that was it. That's exactly. And if you beyond 18, it's like, oh, you're older than 18. So with some of these people, so y'all got to understand what's happening. And I looked around and I said, I don't know about this because I do like mature women, but I also like people that are down to earth. I don't like nobody. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm one of those high priestesses that, yeah, I see a lot and I know a lot of things. Like, I can take a look at it, but you're not going to be like, you shouldn't be intimidated by me at all. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't even have to be like, it ain't even about that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather commune with you than you have to feel intimidated by me. Like, that don't make no sense. And I found that when you are somebody that speaks your mind and you speak about subjects, especially when you're speaking about women's issues, okay? And I'll be serious about that because I want the babies to have the best. I am tired of women believing that they cannot do or cannot have because a man didn't want them to have what he couldn't give to them. That's so unfair. So that is where I'm at in that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm willing to help women that are sort of where I was even 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a man trying to dominate me, and it's disgusting. It is disgusting. A man that, first of all, I haven't taken your hand. Like, I'm talking about my landlord, that landlord that I had. I haven't taken your hand in marriage. Who are you? What do you want from me? Like, people will randomly pick somebody to use and abuse. That I it and it's and so these men have to be put. They have to be put in check. They do, and they can't be allowed to do that. If they're even caught doing that, trying to put a woman and a child at a disadvantage, who respects that? So I stand very firmly, very, very, very firmly behind that. And women should be strong and prosperous and happy. whether or not you have a man that gave that to you or you obtained it for yourself. And it should not be a debate. It should not be a problem as to if you are able to manifest that. Nobody should tell you, "Oh, well, I don't think that you should be able to manifest that because you're a mother and or either you're black or either you're short or you're tall." Nobody should be able to do that. And to be honest with you, the universe is very fair, but the universe is what it is. If you don't communicate with it, if you don't, because everything, if you're not doing that, especially when you're going against the grain, if you now, there's a lot of people that things are not as complicated. Why? Because they work for somebody else, and there is nothing wrong with that. So being a business owner has its perks, but then again, especially as a woman, people don't want to respect you. They want to doubt your abilities. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, like if you only knew the magic that I had in me, but it's not about if you know, it's about whether or not I know it and whether or not I feel it. And when you do feel it, do you know when you feel in your own power? Because sometimes it'll just rise up in me. I don't even be angry. It just be like, it'll just be this feeling that I get, like, and I can just feel it. And so what I've learned is just to embrace it and to not fight against it. Once you start to learn that, like, and you have to connect to that, then you sort of become, then you go to, you go on autopilot, okay, is what you do. And, so you're able to sort of, and that's why we take the baths because, sometimes you're not necessarily trying to get something out. Maybe you may be maybe it may be a blockage, but a lot of times when we do the work that we do, we're trying to pull stuff in to us. Okay. And so you can definitely do that. So, especially when because I already know my children, their lives are going to be much more easier than mine was, and that's why I did it all. That was one of the reasons why, among other things, is one of the reasons why I decided to become a survivor instead of somebody that allows that energy to tear me down. So yeah. And anyway, I'm so excited about my classes. Y'all, I done went into classroom mode. That's why I've been on here. So I got like 3 students starting next week. So I'm really excited about teaching. And also the full moon is coming up on the 9th. This is going to be a full moon. Oh, I think it's going to be in Virgo. So that's going to really be nice, that full moon in Virgo. I'm telling y'all, I think it's in Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check it and post it somewhere in the community. Y'all better recognize that Virgo full moon and start working with it now. Like it's coming up in like 3 days. Like that's going to be a very powerful moon. I know we always say that, but it's energy that's coming in. You see what I'm saying? So you want to grab it and use it. And energy is constantly abundant. In 2018, it was so much abundant energy. It was just ridiculous. And I would see people's blessings around them. You know what? Not only can I see your aura, but I can also see your blessings. You know what I'm saying? But then I can see your curses too. Because if you got the blessings, then the curses is there too. Because it's not that you have to necessarily take the good with the bad, but you have to focus on the good. And this is something that, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even realize that it was within my own family, this constant negativity. I mean, I realized it, But that negativity is bad, like it is, and it's bad on you. That's why I rarely wish bad things on people anymore. That was a lesson that I learned, and I want to keep learning that because for me, if I get upset to the point where I'm wishing bad on you, that means that I allowed your negativity to mess up my energy. And sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you, some of these people will try you, and that's what it's all about, is staying away from those people. For real, there's so many positive people out there to be around, and just I can tell you that drama can be quite addicting. It can be, but not that kind of drama, because that, like, it's some kind of drama I don't want to be involved in. You know, that drama that have you, sliding down the wall and screaming and yelling and talking about, you don't know where my people been, you know. And then you find yourself a broken record, like you're saying this over and over again. Like, when are you gonna start living and enjoying your life, digging into those creativity? So guys, we got a lot going up. I'm building a greenhouse. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous. No, it actually doesn't sound ridiculous, but I'm gonna have like a greenhouse, guys. It's gonna be so nice because I love growing stuff, and my thumb is actually itching right now. So I think what my spirits are anxious to do is actually, we wanted to go today, wanted to go over by the water, but it got dark. But what we want to do is we want to plant some herbs. We want to plant things and grow things. And I have a very strong urge to do that. Like, it just is so weird. I don't like, I think that gardeners, I think that ability kind of comes natural when you like work a garden or you grow stuff. I think that it comes natural because it's this pull. And the last time I grew some stuff, it was growing fine. I put it outside in the cold too soon, and they died. It was so sad, y'all. I had sunflowers growing, they was sprouting. I had all kind of little cute little stuff growing. So, and also plants. I love plants. I'm definitely going to fill this place with plants. In fact, there's like, I wish I could show it to you guys, but like it's like it's this house is perfect for plants. Like, it's just filled with areas for plants and stuff. And so that's pretty much what the energy is here. Now, for some reason, when I was in my old house, Zeus was not a bad cat. She wasn't. I love that cat and I miss her. And but when I was in that house, Zeus would just kill my beautiful I would buy a plant, and Zeus would kill it. And I don't know why Zeus was doing that. I think it was them bad spirits, and that I think it was bad spirits. I'm being honest with you. Sometimes bad spirits can affect your familiars that way. So, but I think she died. I think she's gone. So, yeah. I like Zeus. I was thinking about getting another pet. I don't think so. Not. I think if I were to do it, it'd be like a small little dog, and then I got Zelda from a breeder. Yeah, I think yeah, and that was really bad. Yeah, I know. Shame on me. Trust me, I suffered my karma for it, so I've already suffered. Okay, there's no need to make Jamila suffer anymore. Is that like a grasshopper or something over there? Hold on. Okay, I don't. Okay. So anyway, this discussion has been fun. I feel like I feel so much better since I came and talked about this. Sometimes, y'all, I have to get on here and talk, like when my spirits want me to send out a message. And I'm not done with my testimony yet, though, guys, because I got over a pretty scary threshold. I got through a dark tunnel, you know. It was real. It got dark sometime too. It got real dark. And there was a couple of moments where I couldn't see, and that was scary. That was scary. Like, not when you are physically blind, but psychically blind. That's a scary experience. It's a blockage. And I felt that like a total of probably 2 to 3 times. I felt that way, but got through it. And, now I know how to get through it, especially I've been knowing how to get through subconscious blockages. But it because your fears will come to the surface, so anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to go and watch me either some Netflix or either some movies on my smart TV. I love you guys. I hope y'all are all safe and happy. And if nobody told you that they loved you today, Jamila loves you. And thank you for being happy for me. Thank you for the well wishes, those of you that are happy for me. I truly, truly appreciate that. And to those of you that believed in me, guess what y'all blessings gonna be? Okay? Trust me, the people that believe in me and the people that stuck by me and that were loyal to me, because that meant a lot to me. Like literally, like that's my heart. Okay. Hey Thea. So anyway, y'all, I will see y'all later. I gotta go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do tomorrow? I was thinking of, yeah, of course readings are gonna go up. Probably start floating up sometime tonight. So it depends on what I feel. I might just want to lay here though. And I got some cookies to eat. I know that that's bad, but it's like, y'all, I'm gonna get so much exercise. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to walking, like for exercise. So now my body is just used to walking. It's like up time to get up and walk. Like I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna keep that up for real because I've actually gotten into pretty good shape here. I've lost a few pounds and I feel really good about that, Because it's not really about vanity, it's about feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And feeling good about yourself, which I believe that you can be any weight and feel good about yourself. I'm just keeping it real. Like, yeah. But, I have slimmed down a little bit. So anyway, my baby is asleep. Heaven. So he's asleep. And now I can get some peace and quiet. Because y'all, I'm a Cancer, but I'm a Virgo moon. So Cancers are genuinely very outgoing and nurturing. But we do need our alone time. Virgos need a lot of alone time. There's sometimes where, because I have a Virgo moon and I'll just want to be alone just for a few minutes, just to think, just to, you see what I'm saying? And that's healthy. That's healthy to get your own personal space to where you can, meditate and just kind of, I don't know, feel thyself, you know? So, yeah, that's what's going on here. Okay, guys, I'll see y'all later. Oh, don't forget about the special, guys. 60-minute readings are only $50. Don't forget about that, okay? Because, yeah. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Love and light.